got ice in this bottle. Fuck around and swallow some ice. What's up, family? What's up? Hello to everybody in the house here. Peace and black power to you. Shalom to you. And what is that? Oh, I'm sorry, y'all. RBG Hebrew power to you. I'm sorry, I got tied up in what I was doing over here on this tablet. But yeah, family. Shout out to Miss Witty by nature, Nisa Craigs. Shout out to the family in the chat. You don't like I smoke? Why you don't like I smoke, man? I like the brother. I like the brother. He's only been respectful to me, you know. I'm sure that he gets a little buck wild, you know. I'm sure he do get a little buck wild. But I like the brother, man. I like him. Say I smoke rat. Damn. I smoke rat has no problem with taking your channel down. He been taking people's channel down? Let's talk about that for a second, family. That because a lot of people been asking me questions about that kind of stuff too. One truth, shalom, fam. Shalom. Lady Asia, peace. Indeed, good evening, sister. Peaceful evening. But the family here said he been taking people's channel down. Now, I got a couple questions from a few people, and I haven't been able to talk about it. But a lot of people been asking me, how is it that you do what you do? With all of the haters and enemies you got, how is it that you keep live channels? How is it that you do this and maneuver that way and do this and that? You know what I'm saying? I'm going to give a couple pointers right now, you know, for some of these brothers and sisters that use YouTube and that have channels that are, you know, kind of racy. You know what I mean? Your content is a little bit extreme or explicit. I'm going to tell you some ways right now to help keep you safe. To help keep you safe. Trust me, I know what I'm talking about because I've had over, I think, maybe 5 main YouTube channels, right? Like this one right now. This one is my main YouTube channel. But before this channel, I was actually using another RBG Hebrew Mr. Controversial channel. And before that one, I was using another RBG Hebrew Mr. Controversial channel. And before that one was the original RBG Hebrew Controversial Mr. Controversial channel. So what am I saying in that? I'm saying that this channel is, I think, maybe 7 to 9 months old. And it's only that old because I was not using it, right? YouTube changes its policies like, you know, like the wind, you know what I mean? But here's something that don't change. All throughout all of the algorithm changes that they do with the computers on YouTube that monitor behavior and social unrest on the computer and all these reports and shit and the terrorism and the copyright infringements and all of those things. Here is one definite way to help you avoid copyright infringement. Okay, that's one of the main things on YouTube that will get your channel snatched up by the root. How do I know? Because I think in the 2016 I think maybe 15 YouTube channels removed, not my own channels. I had other people's channels snatched up by the roots. About 15 of them, you know. And the reason I was doing that is because copyright infringement. Now, being that I had got dinged a lot for copyright infringement, it kind of made me a little bit more prone to, you know, filing those copyright infringement reports. You know, when people hit you, why not hit back the same way? You know what I mean? So here's a way to avoid copyright infringement. There's some very simple things, but a lot of people it just don't occur to you. You know, a lot of people new to this stuff. Do you see how I have this filter on here right now? All right. A simple change to any creation makes that creation the creator's creation. Let me say that again. Any change to any creation, small or great, is considered by YouTube standards your creation. So if I was to take your video and put it up with no deviation, no changes, just download your video and throw it up on my channel, I could get dinged for copyright infringement. But what does YouTube do to help you? It gives you tools. Tools like what? Tools like this, what you're seeing right now. This is a color filter. I could take a picture that's definitely yours, and I could admit you gave me that. And I could hold it up right here under this color filter, and you would not be able to copyright infringe me. That sounds crazy and silly, but that's just how simple it is. I'm going to show you how in real time, how small changes actually make the creation yours. Everybody know about Vanilla Ice, right? Vanilla Ice. Ice, baby. You know, the same guy Suge Knight abused. Well, the song Ice Baby was not Vanilla Ice's song. That was a sample. And the way he got away with that was adding one beat to the loop. Watch this. The actual original beat goes dum 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 dum. How did Vanilla Ice steal that? Small changes make it your creation. All he added was one baseline beat per measure. So it became dum 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 dum. Listen to the difference. Dum 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 dum. You hear it? What's the difference? One beat per measure, and it became his for real. Go check the laws. Go check Eminem's story about it. And that's the same thing here on YouTube, family. All you've got to do is augment whatever you're stealing or whatever you're using, and it's incredibly hard to ding that for copyright infringement. YouTube, like I said, gives you tools, like the little filter with the bubbles, like the filter with the the record popping screen, like the old screen with the grains in it, or this filter, or any other filters, any other live filters. That stuff will stop you from getting your channel snatched up. And it sounds so inconsequential, but it's true. It's true. Try it. You'll see. Here's another thing that will help you keep your channel from getting snatched up by the roots, family. When you come on the internet, you want to be known not simply by your face and image. You don't want this to only be the only thing you own, plus the original digital records, right? You want to have something that is in the way of a logo. All right? People, I could say this 1 trillion times. People never get it. People never get it. You need a logo on your channel. You need a professionally made logo. You need a logo with a creator file, so that no matter wherever your content goes, even if it's your content on the channel under that particular logo, channel logo, but the video doesn't have the logo in the corner here, I can still claim all of my content under my creator file logo because it's on my channel. This right here. This is my logo, right? I can actually take you to small claims court under that, Get a logo. Get a professional logo. Keep the creator file. So when you tell YouTube, this person has stolen my content, you can show them the original data file for the actual video, and you can show them the original data file for the logo. When you produce those things and you send it to YouTube under a report, I guarantee you it will take under 48 hours to see action. Trust me. Here's another pointer. And this is something that I learned maybe like 2 years ago. Although YouTube is an algorithm, most of what's happening, and even when you're talking to YouTube and you thinking you're communicating with people, a lot of times it's just an algorithm. It's just a computer. It's just a problem-solving set of a problem-solving rubric. But when you get a open email from YouTube, and I know most of us at some point in time, we get emails from YouTube, and we get personal emails from somebody at YouTube that's chosen to communicate with you. Keep those lines of communication open. When it's clear that YouTube is communicating with you on a person-to-person level, keep the YouTube email address. Because a lot of times there'll be really peaks in algorithms, right? Peaks in algorithms, meaning when they change the rules, community rules, there are more people offending and more people not offending in different areas as the months go. So when you keep that email, you're able to get directly to the people that you need to talk to through the peak and low seasons of the algorithms and the changes of the community rules. You'll have a direct contact line with YouTube. I'm not going to tell you about all the particular people that I used to have to use that way on. Like some videos that I needed down like today, tonight, tomorrow. I need it down. I want the whole goddamn channel off the air. I would literally communicate with this specific email thread that I had. And I had that thread for like maybe 7 years, you know what I mean? Straight up. Since the very first goddamn YouTube channel. 5 years? Is it 4 years? I said 7 years. 4 or 5 years. Right? I kept that goddamn email. And the first time I used it, I just simply sent the one sentence. Can you please have this URL channel removed? Or the channel's URL removed. Or how I typed it. Something to do with the URL and the channel. I think 2 days later, whole channel gone. Here's another one. When you're doing your reports, when you're filing a report on YouTube and you're trying to get a channel struck or your information pulled down or copyright infringement, make sure that you're doing everything that's asked of you in the report. Make sure that you're doing everything. If they ask you for a URL, if they ask you for a logo, if they ask you for a picture, if they ask you for a timestamp, make sure you put all of that in your report. If you don't, the YouTube computers and this algorithm is going to spit it out and you're going to be wondering, damn, YouTube don't give a fuck about everybody. It's not that. You have to be complete. You have to be meticulous. You have to be detailed if you're making reports. Go ask some of the people that have been my enemies. You have to be detailed. And when you are, it will be effective. Now, I had a couple of sisters and a couple of brothers earlier ask me, how do I keep Israel doctrine off my goddamn channel? Yeah, a lot of people. Izzy out here trolling bad, man. These boys out here mad and bleeding and hungry and starving and everything. Let me get in the chat and say what's up to the family. What's up, Warford? Peace to you, fam. Backpack, peace to you, man. Overstand daily. Peace, peace, peace. Need some Craigs, peace. All the people out there. I think we talked to all of these sisters. Witty by nature. Asiya, Lady Asia, One Truth. Peace to you. All right. Back at the job. You making all that money. Warford, stay at work. Warford stay at work. When they put his money in his check, Warford's check is like $17,000 a week. Warford be making that money. Ooh, ain't nothing wrong with working all the time, Warford. Believe that, bro. Nothing wrong with working like that, man. Here's another tip for the family. Here's another tip for the family. If you want to keep some of these trolls off your channels and whatnot, it's very simple. Look for the block button, okay? On my YouTube accounts like this one right here, I think I may have 300 motherfuckers blocked. I'm serious. I don't play. And when I block people, I think I've only taken 2 people off my block list. Once I block your ass, it's like the Lord throwing you in the lake of fire. That's it. And that's how I do it. You know what I mean? If you get crazy and harassing and stupid and emotional enough to just wake me up at 3 in the morning and shit, you know what I mean? I'm asleep and hit my phone. And it's some motherfucker mad about a video. I'm gonna block your ass. I'm gonna toss your ass into outer darkness. Brother Larry Searwright, what's happening, fam? And blocking is just a simple function that will help you get the goddamn sleep sometime. If you're on your cell phone, just go up to the right top corner, the little 3 dots, click it. Click block user. And if you want to unblock that person, click unblock and it'll take you to a list and you'll get to see all the people that you blocked, and you can just unblock them or keep them blocked however you want. But that'll stop a lot of the drama and harassment on your channel, because I get a lot of that. Although it don't bother me because I've been doing this, I think, for 5 years. So I've seen some crazy nut ass shit on this internet, and I've learned to kind of, let some of the shit go, let some of the shit slide. I don't report people like that like crazy. I don't strike people's channels. I'm not snatching people's channels up and shit. I'm not blocking people unnecessarily. But a lot of, hey, what's happening, Brother Willie? What's up, brother? Miss Beverly's here. Miss Beverly, I'm talking about your subject here. We talking about blocking. We talking about blocking. When the stream ends, go back and watch the whole thing. There's a couple good pointers, I got a lot more detailed stuff that I do, like for real. But blocking is one. I'm gonna give you a good one after this one. So just hold on one second. So blocking. If you want Izzy off your motherfucking channel, anybody, get on your cell phone and make sure you do this. Make sure you have YouTube on all your devices. Don't just have your YouTube app on your laptop or on your computer. Use your YouTube creator on your cell phone so that you can control your account with just as much control as you can do on a laptop. You can turn off comments, you can turn off thumbs, you can, it's a lot you can do. All right? And especially those of you all that's monetizing your videos, you're going to definitely need YouTube Creator Studio. And so what I do is I definitely, and don't worry, y'all, I ain't giving up my motherfucking gold secrets. I'm giving up stuff that's gonna help people that may not know these things. Make sure you get YouTube apps on every device. Make sure you have the same goddamn Google account on each one of your devices so that all of your shit will work together seamlessly. You know, you won't have to be logging in and logging off and, you know, sending back confirmations back and forth to your cell phones and all this crazy shit. Just make sure you get all of everything you got on your laptop or your computer. Make sure you got that same capability on your phone. Make sure you got the same capability on your tablet. Okay? Those things are golden with just linking up your accounts and having all of your things tied together as far as the basic Google Plus account, your Google Hangouts, your YouTube, and a few other things. What's the brother Willie Beeman says, can we report Izzy to the feds for excessive video streaming? Actually, see something? Hold on one second. Let me see. The brother says for for excessive video streaming. And I think there's actually yeah. Look, right here. See this? That's just a preliminary report, y'all. And I want y'all to know that. This right here, this is not all you want to ever do to get somebody's channel flagged or reported or even removed. This is just the first step. But you see that bottom choice? It says spam or misleading. That's the one you want to put on there. When you get sick of seeing these motherfucking videos Israel making about Poppy, spam or misleading. Misleading meaning clickbait. Y'all know what clickbait is, right? Clickbait is, this nigga don't even know me, but he goes in his title and puts Michael Edwards RBG Hebrew. And he know all the people that know RBG Hebrew gonna click that goddamn video. But when you click that video, he's talking about eating shit. Excuse me. He's talking about masturbation. He's talking about Poppy giving blowjobs and shit. And this is the kind of shit that Israel do. This is straight up called clickbait. This is how you deal with clickbait. You report it as spam or misleading. And that's very simple, right? But once you do that, depending on what kind of report you make, depending on which one of these you select, they're going to send you an email. And that email is going to ask you for the things that I told you earlier. Very specific things, questions. And I said to you, make sure when you get to that one, the red screen, be meticulous as possible. Because keep in mind, 90% of your interaction with YouTube is going to be through YouTube's algorithm, YouTube's problem-solving abilities. The computer wants you to be detailed. And so you detail, and make sure you're using the URLs that it asks you for. I had a brother one time tell me, man, this shit ain't working, you telling me? I said, brother, are you putting the URL in the goddamn report? He said, what's the URL? Y'all hear what the fuck I said to you? I said, the brother said, this shit ain't working. These niggas tearing my goddamn ass up out here. I came to you for help, Mike. And you gave me this badass advice. I told the brother, I said, are you putting the URL in the proper place in the report when they ask you? The brother said, what is that? And I know it's a lot of people that are computer illiterate, man, that don't, know a lot of terms, but come on. Everybody that's on the computer should know what a URL is. In layman's term, the URL is just the actual address at the top of the screen that you can highlight, cut and paste, and copy and paste. www.israeldoctrine.org. That's a URL. You highlight that, you copy it, and you paste it in your report. And if they ask you, is there minutes and 9 or 10 seconds? If what you want them to see is at 27 minutes and 10 seconds through 27 minutes and 16 seconds, put that in the goddamn report. Okay? Now, with that said, I want to let you know about monetized accounts and this goddamn music that people love to play. And that was another thing that I used to make mistakes on. And I'd get a fucking copyright strike without nobody reporting me. The YouTube would do it. It's they motherfucking self. I wasn't using public domain music. I wasn't using music that wasn't copyrighted. I wasn't using old music. I wasn't using music that is okay to use. I had to go grab a nigga's album that dropped yesterday. Throw his motherfucking music on my and soon as it upload, YouTube will send me a damn email to let me know, well, we got you blocked in Germany, France, and the Netherlands. I'm like, what the fuck? But sometimes that works like that. You know what I mean? So you just got to make sure that the music that you're choosing, use music with no lyrics on it. Use instrumentals that have been remade by other people. If it's a popular song that you like, make sure you go grab it from a musician that played that and sequenced it in instrumental fashion to where it's a little bit noticeable that that's not the actual album. They have algorithms now that as soon as the notes and voices are played, it clicks on and dings and rings and screams, hey, copyright infringement over here. This is the digital age, family. So you got to be careful with that music. Be careful with that goddamn music. And the safest way is just to use instrumentals. Use instrumentals. Now, I see a lot of people having trouble with Israel doctrine, goddamn it. And I'm going to tell y'all a trade secret. All right? You're going to want to hear this one. Learn how to back engineer troll behavior. Most trolls are not smart. Most trolls is ignorant than a motherfucker. And most trolls don't expect for them to be actually one day the person up on that cross of exposed videos, all of this kind of shit. You know? So you as the content creator, you as the person that's on here teaching and you got 20 people hating on you and shit, following you and all this bullshit and fuck shit they do. Listen to me. Listen closely. Learn how to back engineer troll behavior. Me and Sinetta brought AIDS to the community on this motherfucker with the cloning accounts. And I'll admit it now. You know, fuck, it's 4 years out from that shit when we first started doing that shit to motherfuckers. Boy, niggas don't know, boy. We sit up and just devise madness sometimes. That's not funny, y'all. Stop it. That's not funny. But man, I remember I remember the first channel I cloned, Warfare. That was back in my beef with In the Black Media days, right? Me and them brothers going back and forth, arguing, me and Solar Mind, me and Oh God, me and Nut Ass Lex. I remember Lex Vortex said, I'll die for In the Black Media. That nigga hadn't even met them dudes. Brother, they used to do so much fuck shit to me, man. I'm telling you. All kind of shit. Just trying to harass me. Didn't know they was fucking with a motherfucking genius. So I sat up there and watched them. I just watched them because I told y'all. the most important thing in war is surveillance. You better learn the art of war, especially on this YouTube. You better learn how to shut your goddamn mouth and watch. You better learn how to shut your goddamn mouth and listen to these niggas. You better learn how to save this shit and get you up with a two terabytes of shit. Get you some space, baby. But back engineering the troll madness. I remember the first time I created a troll account. It was the first time I had ever seen the shit. And I suggest it was one of the first few times that people had done that to somebody. I went, took a motherfucker's logo, dropped that in the picture and the cover. In the black media. Put all they motherfucking videos in there, and then I sprinkle in there this video or two. So get 3 videos of theirs and 2 diss videos. 3 more videos of theirs, 2 diss videos. And people be going, look, where's In the Black Media? Let me find them. And then they find In the Black Media with 7,000 subscribers, and then they find In the Black Media with 10 subscribers. Most people are going to actually click both of those icons. Believe that. At some point in time, they're going to see what the big channel say and what the little channel say. And they click that little channel and they see all of your shit on there from the big channel. Most people going to scroll through. And when they start seeing, goddamn, whoa. Oh, God stole money from Solar Mine? Why would they put this on their channel? That's something simple, man. But I had to do that because these motherfuckers would drive you goddamn crazy on this bitch. You think it's a game. I'm sharing with y'all simple stuff. Simple war tactics. It gets exponentially more complex and fucked up. Trust me. So cloning accounts. That's a way to fight back. If YouTube won't help you, fuck it. Fuck it. Clone this motherfucker. Clone him. Clone him, Miss Beverly. Here's another way to back engineer hell. Tell me, and I want y'all to answer this one for me before I tell you. What's the limit of YouTube accounts you can have? What's the limit of Google accounts you can have? But specifically YouTube. In the community rules, is there ever a place where they tell you you can't have 100 YouTube accounts? I don't think they ever say that to you, right? And being that they don't tell you that, that means that that's your right. You can make 1,000 goddamn YouTube accounts, I think. I have never gotten to the 1,000 troll account mark. But oh, I've got a goddamn fleet. Oh shit, I got a fleet of goddamn accounts. I'm telling you. I'm just trying to tell these niggas all the time. But my accounts all have my name on it, so you can trust me. I have about 20 accounts that have my name on it. Then I got about 40 accounts that don't have my name on it. Then I got about 60 goddamn accounts with just ghost names on it. Believe that shit. I'm telling you straight up. It's not illegal. YouTube don't tell you can't do that. So do that. What's the benefit of doing that, y'all? I said back engineering hell. You're in the bed at 3:30 in the morning, Miss Beverly, and Israel Doctrine in your goddamn chat just harassing away. Harassing away. Take them fucking 40 YouTube channels that you got and go over to his motherfucking channel and do the same goddamn thing from 40 different fucking accounts. make this nigga have a goddamn brain aneurysm trying to chase you around the block. Oh, it's a lot of things you could do when you get a lot of YouTube accounts. Oh, the doors of opportunity open. The heaven's gate open. It's very easy. All you got to do is make one account a day. Just think about it. If you start in January and you make one goddamn account a day, by December 31st, you will have 365 goddamn accounts. And YouTube say, that's all right, go ahead. Get you another one. Get you 1,000 if you want. Fuck it. It make it all better. Because that actually helps the server. It actually helps YouTube. The more goddamn accounts that's on here, you understand? It actually helps YouTube to generate more views and more this and more that. So they're not going to ever tell you, you got a limit of 5 accounts you can have. No, I got 10 live accounts. Motherfuckers told me one time, family, how in the fuck you get 10 goddamn live accounts? I ain't going to tell y'all that one. But I do. I got 10 goddamn live accounts. So many that I can't even use them all. So many that I forget the motherfuckers. So many that I got a gun channel that I haven't put up one motherfucking video on. I'm supposed to be teaching gun safety and shit. Live. But get as many as you can, family. Yeah, Miss Beverly said she got 3. Miss Beverly, 1 a day. Get you 1 troll account where you can lay into these motherfuckers 1 a day. And don't waste them. Don't waste them. Build up 30 of them motherfuckers. And then lay back on Israel. Fall back off of them. Fall back off of them. 1 a day for 30 days. And then pick your battle. Say, today it's time for me to bust this bitch ass. Don't let them drag you into no shit. Just say, okay, today it's time to block out the goddamn sun with arrows. Today we dine in hell. And you take them goddamn 30 accounts and you beat this nigga's motherfucking ass. Spam 30 goddamn times. Misleading 30 motherfucking times, Miss Beverly. Hit it. 30 goddamn different spam reports. Get his bitch 30 thumbs down. Huh? Comment 30 motherfucking times in his motherfucking channel from 30 different accounts, goddamn it. Cuss him out, call him 30 different bitch ass niggas. And once you start doing that, you're going to see other shit you can do with them 30 accounts. Believe that. Now, don't get yourself fucked up because there's ways that you can fall in pits with them. Once you got 40 accounts, people are going to start reporting you. And YouTube is going to ask you to verify some of those. When you don't want to verify them, don't verify them. Only verify the channels that you associate your actual person with. The number 72 can help. Yes. Look here, man. Yo, you know, check this out, family. I can't give y'all everything, man. Ooh, it's too hot to come out here. Ah, damn. Thank the Lord for the air, family. Boy, it feels like the goddamn sun on the ground out there. And it's night. Shit. Warfarin, is it this hot where you at, man? This shit come on California suddenly, man. Last week, brother, it wasn't like this. Last week, man, we had a nice breeze coming through this motherfucker, man. What? No humidity and shit. South Carolina, SC, is that what you're saying? Boy, I know the humidity is deep out there. Family, I just peeked my head out the motherfucking door and I'm sweating a little bit. That shit ain't right. Oh my God. It's cool tonight in Charlotte, North Carolina. Y'all got that breeze coming off the ocean, family? Y'all got that cool breeze tonight. Man, don't you know ain't a goddamn thing stirred in the air in Southern California, man. Nothing, brother. I walked out there, it felt like there's a heat vacuum. Oh my God. I think I need to get closer to the coast. I need to get by the beach. This shit crazy. But anyway, let me get back to the point, y'all. That heat'll take you somewhere in your mind and your spirit that you don't want to go. Heat'll make you kill a motherfucker, fam. Most of the murders, man, in the black community happen in the summer. Cause niggas hot and disgusted and shit. Broke, hungry and shit. But those, man, those are some tips. Those are some tips. Now, I will personally, and Miss Beverly is one that I'm gonna call and personally give Miss Beverly some of those nuclear tips. Cause that stuff that I just gave, that those are just basic things that can help you and just kind of get you out of a bad fight. It's just like a knife versus a gun. You don't want to bring a knife to a gunfight, but a knife is better than a pencil. You did. So once you master using the knife, then I'll show you. I'll say, look at this. You're gonna say, what the fuck? Cause I got some shit, boy, I know that I've learned over these few years. I'm telling you, I know how to back engineer Lucifer's work. I'm telling you, I got a team that'll get up your motherfucking ass like a tick. Oh my God. And that's very important too. And that's why I always tell people about unity and solidarity and stuff and creating networks. Cause I got some very powerful motherfucking friends. Oh yes. I have some very powerful motherfucking friends. In real life, with the social media, in I have some powerful friends, right? And that's the thing that I want y'all to get into. And don't let, if you're an Israelite, don't let these nut ass niggas tell you who to be friends with. Man, fuck Tazariak. Tell Tazariak get his retarded ass and go get a goddamn degree. Get the fuck out of that retard school. Wasting his life. But people like that, you know what I mean? Tazariak is a goddamn fool, y'all. I'm sorry I keep on talking about that brother. But that nigga there is a shame, man. I'm serious, a motherfucking shame, bro. I'm sorry, Tazariak. I don't hate you, brother. But I don't like your motherfucking ass. And you are a motherfucking liar supreme. A liar cum laude, family. That's why I don't like this motherfucker. He fake too. Tell motherfucker, just, that Michael Edwards, blah, 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 such and such, this and that. He got something to say every time motherfucker asks him a question about me. But when I call his punk ass on the phone, this nigga tail up his asshole. He put his tail between his legs. This nigga stick his tail in his dookie shoe. And run. Why talk about me, brother? Why mention my motherfucking movement, man? Why? When the Israel Doctrine and any fucking body else asks you about the RBG Hebrews, why the fuck mention me if you're terrified of me? If you're scared of me scholarly, if you're scared of me physically, if you're scared of me in any way, why the fuck call up the boogeyman? That don't make no motherfucking sense. You scared to get in the motherfucking debate ring. And you know both of us, we got Sinetta ear. Sinetta would drop the goddamn debate tomorrow. If Tazariak punk ass would get his bitch ass in the ring, excuse my language. But this young nigga scared and all mouth and brainwashed. And he's a master manipulator. I mean, a master of omission. Straight up. Them the worst motherfuckers. They'll lie to you by default. You know, they'll lie to you by not saying it. So people to be wondering, damn, bro, these brothers here talking about Africa like Africa is Eastern Europe. Hate Africa. Why they telling you that? They never tell you why. You notice that shit? Dr. Beasley, what's happening? Excuse me. What's happening? Harassing those nice white people in the street. Some of them goddamn white folks are nice. And some of them Negroes out there deserve to get cussed the fuck out. Some of them white people, them niggas be out there cussing out, don't deserve that shit. Because half of them, the message ain't even fucking for. And then the other half, you will never get them to submit to what you're saying if you calling them. Yeah, people walking down the street on their lunch break, family. Motherfucker had a bad night. He come to work, the white man that come to work, he clocking in just like you. His car around the corner fucked up and clunking and shit when he crank up. And he go home and his wife acting a fucking fool with him. And then he go to the bank and he pull out his receipt and he say, fuck. Just like you. It's some white people that struggling just like y'all, man. Stop being stupid thinking that. This ain't fucking slavery days. Some of these motherfucking white people are just as poor as you. Some of these motherfuckers eat ramen noodles 7 days a week instead of 4 like some of y'all. And man, these niggas in the ISUPK, brother, people be coming down the street just minding their motherfucking business. Ain't thinking of saying no malice to a black person. Then hear these motherfuckers here. Cuss the honkies out. Excuse me, y'all, for calling white people honkies. Cuss the white people out. But you give salvation to a Russian named Katazar. Tell the white man you cannot be saved. But Paul said you can be grafted in because all the Israelites been wicked since the motherfucking garden to Revelation. They killed Christ. Paul says, since you motherfuckers killed him and threw away your covenant, what else? What else should be thrown away? The sacrifice of Christ? Hell no. Give it to the Gentiles. And that's the truth. And that's the truth still today, even. When you got niggas that won't follow the scripture tell you about how you ought to behave in your own land and in your own temple. Tazariak, you putting on a motherfucking girdle belt, big ass WCW belt, and you ain't got no goddamn temple over here. The temple, brother, you ain't got no motherfucking temple, but you got on a red leather spacesuit, which is not a motherfucking ephod, nigga. The Levites didn't wear that shit. The Levites had a specific fucking uniform and it's in the Torah. And one of the articles of their clothing is a breastplate. These motherfuckers here going buying little Jewish breastplates off the internet, family, and hang that on a necklace. A breastplate medallion, family. What the fuck is wrong with you niggas? You want to be Jewish. I said the real Israelite priests had a breastplate. I mean a real breastplate on with onyx and beryl and rubies and diamonds and all kind of shit. And did y'all know why they used those stones? Did you realize that those stones used to light up when they came closer to the Ark of the Covenant? And there would be different light combinations to convey different actual messages. just like what is called the Urim and the Thummim. I know most of y'all don't know what the fuck I'm talking about, but we gonna deal with it. We gonna deal with it. We gonna deal with it this year. Trust me. I'm gonna teach you why Tazariak them wearing that shit. Because most of them have homosexual tendencies in the back of their mind. What heterosexual black man wears leather in the summer with spikes? But Urim and the Thummim and that breastplate and the Ark of the Covenant. I'm going to take you through a series about that, and I'm going to show you the miracle of it. And I'm going to show you the difference between a real priest and these counterfeit niggas that's buying breastplates off of Judica.com. Fuck wrong with y'all? You clown. You ain't Jewish, nigga. And that ain't no motherfucking breastplate. Excuse me, y'all. I get a little hot dealing with these fake ass niggas out here. Yeah, t-shirt and jeans work just as good, family. You dig what I'm saying? In fact, you can move more and you can serve the Lord right with jeans on and t-shirt. You know, Warford, what you gonna do for God in leather and spikes? If I was God and I seen you come in my presence with leather and spikes, I'd kill you. Because I think you coming to have homosexual S&M sadomasochistic sex with me. I would kill your motherfucking ass. That's probably why God told Moses at Mount Moses, when he was about to get the commandments and the Lord was about to speak to the Israelites, the Lord told Moses, hey, tell them don't come up here. If they come up here, I will break forth. That's what the scripture says, y'all. The scripture said, tell these people don't come up here. I will break forth up on them. I will break loose on them. I'll break out on them. Tell them don't come too close. Why? Because many of them motherfuckers had the same type of mind that Tazariak got. Looking like a fucking fool and a freak and a nut ass pervert. God don't want you in his presence looking like that. Just like I think if you come up close to me with leather and spikes on, I think you're about to try to rape me in a sadomasochistic way. And I'm going to fuck you up. I'm going to strike you like lightning first. God is probably thinking the same way. I don't know what these freaky motherfuckers got on their mind. Don't come up here. Moses, tell them. Stay down there. But come on, family. You're not supposed to wear that shit unless you're in your own temple. You're not supposed to wear that shit when you're in captivity. And you're definitely in captivity. Look at Tazariak's beard. That's a sick nigga in slavery. Conking your goddamn beard, bro. You're proving that this is a captivity here in America. We went full circle. Egypt in Africa, and now we got Egypt in America. And let me tell y'all something about the correlation between Egypt and the United States. Do you not know that the United States is split by the Mississippi River 2/3 on the left side and 1/3 on the right? 2/3 of the landmass on the left side, the westernmost hemisphere, and 1/3 on the right side, east of the Mississippi River. That same landmass ratio is present in Africa. Nile River goes clean through, 2/3 of the landmass on the west side and 1/3 on the east side. On the actual Nile River, cities named after those deities, those ideas, those rubrics set up from Kemet. Go to Mississippi River. You will find Alexandria. You will find, I think it's about 7 names, Egyptian city names on the Mississippi River. Memphis. Y'all, most of y'all think it's just Memphis Old Opry, Grand Ole Opry. I said Memphis is a place in Egypt. And it's a place in Tennessee. And it's a place on the Mississippi River. I mean, it's got more. I can keep going, but I just wanted you to know that. And I'm saying to you that the reason I said we've come full circle and this is a captivity is because this is Egypt. Believe that. This is Egypt, Persia, Babylon, Greece, Rome, all in one. This whore, America, Lady Liberty, the trick. You are all of those captivities in one. And I'm telling you, the most overbearing one is Egypt. We're here again, man. I said we're here again. And so Tazariot, the Israelites had their inception in that Egypt over there. This nigga want to make Egypt Persian. Why? Because he don't want to tell people that Christ was raised in Africa. And it's crazy, this 2018. And it's still people that don't equate Egypt with Africa. Maybe it's because of the white people putting, we the God. What's that movie? The Egyptian movie where they made even Nefertiti white. I know social engineering does something to you, but our black people ought to know Egypt is in Africa. Our black people ought to know Canaan is Africa. Our black people ought to know Israel is Africa. Our black people ought to know Palestine is Africa. You don't have to believe it. Just go check. The Suez Canal was built by men's hands. The Euphrates River works as it works, not because Africa and Israel are different. Family, it's the same place. Africa, Warfarin says. Ouch. I now heard some of these nut-ass Negroes saying, don't call it Africa. We ain't come from Africa. Don't you know, Michael, who Scipio Africanus is? Of course, and I don't give a shit. Because no matter if we call it, me and Warfare call it Africa, or we call it Africa, or we call that continent cheeseburger, it's going to be the same goddamn geographical place, and it's going to yield all of these sub-Saharan genetics that are here in this place today. Don't let no motherfucker with miniature logic fuck with you. Me and Warfare ain't going with the bullshit. What? Me and Warfare ain't going. You ain't gonna fool us. You not gonna fool me and Warfare. Fuck that. So, Tazariot, man, I'm ashamed of him a lot of days, man. And I try to tell the brother, man, why won't you leave that bullshit? Come back to your motherfucking mind. Look at yourself at least. Because this brother must think he's white. He must have never looked in the mirror. I try to tell the brother, come back, man. Come home, brother. He's sitting up there. Katazai is noticeably Caucasian, noticeably Russian. And ain't nothing wrong with that. Like I said, he can get salvation, and the Most High love him too. But how can you love him and you hate your brother? Ain't that the words of Christ? And even so much the Bible says, how can you love God, which you have never seen, and you hate your black brothers, them cats you call Africans? You hate them every day. How you love God, brother Tazariot? You're a total counterfeit. And he think he didn't come from Africa. A lot of these sick brothers that hate the RBG movement because they've been taught wrong and they don't want to break back away from that bullshit. A lot of them don't even understand how lacking they are and how much they're lacking. I've seen Tazariak with a True Holocaust shirt on. True Holocaust shirts are our projection of what the Jewish people like to use with Auschwitz and the gas chambers and shit. The bad part, the numbers, the bodies, the dead, right? The slavery. On the True Holocaust shirts, it's a ship, and it depicts the transatlantic slave trade, and it also depicts the directions in which people said that the slaves were stacked and carted onto these ships like sardines, right? I'm saying, Brother Tazariak, are you that goddamn retarded to be wearing a transatlantic slave trade shirt that proved that no matter where these Africans went all around the world, that they definitely, the bulk of them, came out of Songhai, right? Even West Africa. How in the fuck is it that you're not African and your descendants come from that place? No matter if they walked there, they fell there, if they fell out of the sky, if they had been living in Israel for 1,000,000 years, I said they ended up in West Africa. Go ahead, Brother Warford. Just come back and check it later, brother. They ended up in West Africa, in Central Africa, in Gambia, in Negro land, under Songhai Empire. That's where your transatlantic slave trades, you come out of. And your True Holocaust shirt, brother, depicts those people. What the fuck you got the shirt on and you not those? That's a backwards nigga. That's a nigga that don't got no goddamn mind. That's a nigga that is brainwashed. I mean, washed. You can wear it on your chest, but then you teach against it. You can read it in the Torah. Abraham drawn to Africa from Chaldea. Told to go there. Jacob, drawn there. Has children there. The whole house of Israel there. Jesus Christ, the man known as Jesus Christ. The angel of the Lord told his father, take him to Africa, take him to Egypt. And he grew up there. And I told y'all, what goddamn language do you think Moses spoke? And what language do you think Christ spoke as children growing up? Young Pharaoh said the Medu Neter is not a language, but the Bible offers something different. A point of your methodology that is skewed and flawed. And even if you call it mythos, it still drives the hell out of your methodology. Because even if it were true, I could find other people that grew up in Egypt and they spoke something. They didn't speak Arabic. I know that. And I know the same type of Greek that they spoke in Africa wasn't the same Alexander Greek. Amen. So what the fuck is these niggas talking about? What are these boys talking about, family? Christ come out of Egypt. One more time, Christ come out of Egypt. What the fuck is Tazariak talking about? Let's say it again. Christ came out of Egypt. And the prophecy even says, family, out of Egypt have I called my son. Did he say out of Germany? Did he say out of Russia? Out of Florida? Canada? France? The Outback? Stupid motherfucker. If you're an African man and you just rob somebody, do you run in a building where there's only white people? Hmm? Brother Showtime, you feel me? The reason Christ was as comfortable as he was in North Africa, and the reason why the Lord told his father to take him there, is because that's the place where he would most fit your Messiah, in black Africa. Walking back and forth between Ethiopia, Egypt, and Sudan. A black man. A RBG Hebrew, you dig? Ouch. Christ would slap your motherfucking face for saying that. And it's even in the Torah that you shouldn't abhor an Egyptian. The Bible says, learn not the ways of Egypt. But it says, do not abhor them. Why? Because you were a stranger and a sojourner in their land, and allowed to flourish in the pre-dynastic Egypt. Abraham comes in under King Abimelech. Abimelech loved Abraham and his wife so much that he wants to sleep with Sarai. Lord have mercy. Hell, Egypt is wound up in even one of the prophecies. Egypt is called Ami, my people. It's there in the scripture. Now, of course, there's a different spin to it as relates to the theory that's in the textual criticism, but the language and the words simply say about that place again. Taharka, the Egyptian king, is in the motherfucking Bible. How many of y'all know Taharka? Shout out to Taharka Bay. How many of y'all found Taharka's name in the Bible yet? The name Taharka is in the Bible, but the name Tazariak is nowhere in the Bible. Tazariak, your name is nowhere in the Holy Scriptures, but the African name of Taharka is. How that work, G? You telling everybody that's your name. But what did you tell your goddamn boss your name is, nigga? What does your motherfucking paycheck say? To prove you're in fucking slavery over here, and you shouldn't be lying to people telling them your name is Tazariak when your name is fucking William or some fuck shit. You a liar, Tazariak, and the truth is not in you. Is it not a lie, family? Indeed, Showtime. You see, if I come tell y'all my name is Jason, am I not fucking lying? No, and then he gonna go fuck your head up, watch. Because I know how to snatch the legs out of all them dumbass arguments. He gonna go to the scripture where it says, in the last days, the Bible said that the Israelites would surname themselves after the Most High. What's a motherfucking surname? I said, what's a motherfucking surname? Is that your first goddamn name, nigga? No. And that scripture implies that we're going to surname ourselves and we'll all be the same last name. Identified. All Yasharal. All Yisrael. But the scripture ain't said a motherfucking thing about your first name, nigga. Even with the British white people and the Greeks that translated that, talking about surname, they not talking about your first name, William. They talk about your nationality, what you will call yourself as a people, fucker. Not what you call yourself as an individual, you lying son of a bitch. Boy, you gonna bust the lake of fire wide open because everything about you is counterfeit, G. Everything. Even the ISUPK is a counterfeit Israelite movement. What's the root? What is the core of the movement? RBG, Ethiopia, Hebrews. What was Rabbi Wentworth Matthews and what was Rabbi Josiah Ford? Royal Ethiopian Hebrews. They wasn't nut ass niggas like Tazariak and General Yohana family. I told you I was going to put all of the series on my Patreon, but I haven't even got to the Patreon yet. I'm still here on YouTube drumming up, momentum as far as with these Bible teachers and whatnot. But I have the teachings on here. I'm going to put them on Patreon, but they're still here for free. You can go and find all of the papers in the series that I showed you about the address of One West, who originally inhabited it. It wasn't General Yohana and Yaikwab. It was the commandment keepers. And the commandment keepers worked lockstep with Abba Garvey. Yes, lockstep with the UNIA. What the fuck are you, Tazariak? What are y'all? What are y'all? Brother, what the fuck are you? I don't even recognize you. When I look at the Torah and when I look back at our Israelite history here in North America, I do not know what the fuck you are. And you constantly morphing into something more worse and not black nationalists. You got a 501c3, man. Y'all got a 501c3, bro. How can you be an Israelite group? How can you be a black nationalist group? And you damn sure ain't Pan-African. But how can you do that? And you call yourself a man of God? The scripture says God makes his ministers a flame of fire, not a wet match. How can you be the man of God and you got a charter from the government? You got a tax status from the government. Hell, the government has commissioned you and ordained you. And if it ain't bad enough, General Yohana ain't been ordained by no goddamn body of Israelites. If that's not bad enough, now his ordination comes from the United States government and the IRS. What the fuck are y'all? We don't know the ISUPK. I don't know him. Jesus Christ don't know him. Yahuwah don't know him. Gabriel don't even know these motherfuckers. Who are you? That snuck in the back gate and got on spikes up here telling people to hate Africa. Who are you? What are you? Brother asked me one time, man, why are you trying to bring division in Israel? I said, motherfucker, because that's what Christ was sent for. And if I'm to take on the mind of Christ and be conformed to that image, I got to walk the same mission. And the necessity is still here. Why did Christ say I came to bring a sword and not peace? Because there needs to be a difference between holy and unholy, righteous and unrighteous, clean and unclean, foolishness and intelligence. Excuse me. There's got to be a difference between genius and foolishness, family. I mean, these brothers calling themselves Hebrew Israelites and will not, cannot, and just refuse to honor the Hebrew language. I literally have pictures of Tazariak with Sinaitic Hebrew misspelled words on his goddamn head. Is that a college? Is that a school that you come out of with wrong spell words on? And when I fucking start pointing it out, these niggas stop wearing the shit. I wonder, is you gonna stop wearing that 501c3? Because I'm pointing that out. Are you gonna stop wearing sodomy? Because I'm pointing out General Yohana teaches it. Are you gonna stop wearing adultery? Are you gonna stop wearing alcoholism? Or you gonna stop wearing coonism? Are you gonna stop wearing sexism? And I think that's mighty goddamn strange, brother, that you niggas here love to be up under each other, and I don't see not one goddamn woman dealing with the ISUPK. I know it's got to be some women, but I don't see none of them sisters ever. First time I seen Tazariak's wife, it was on Brother Polite show. The first time I heard, she come on there and tell this nigga won't even give us goddamn malto meal. This nigga won't even give us salmon and this nigga won't even give us pork. He got $15. We asking for it. He tell us, well, what I'm gonna eat? Or special needs child. By him telling you don't bring her into the camp on Passover. Why? Because she can't breed with the other Israelites when it's time to. Because General Hyman fucks kids. General Yohana likes to fuck kids too. And Tahar and Yaquab did also. All you niggas got the same demonic spirit. Child rapists. You let that man tell you don't bring your child to the Passover because you can't have sex and breed. Nigga, if any man ever tells me some shit like that concerning any one of my children, boy or girl, I'm gonna be at that ass. Up close and personal. I'm gonna bust your motherfucking nose. I'm gonna probably knock out your teeth and shit. I ain't talking about shooting you, but if you tell me don't bring my child, if the child is special needs or not, you tell me, don't bring her up in here. Ain't nobody hit that. We can't breed with that. I'm fucking you up. Because number one, you don't put your mouth and your mind in that place with another man. Tazariak, you're the God of your house, nigga. You're the vigor of Christ in your house. Fuck is you letting another man run your shit for? Clown? How tall are you? You act like you're 2 feet. How can you call yourself an Israelite and you let that man tell you to break Moses' command? Moses said to tell it to every generation. General Yohana said, don't bring your baby in here because General Hyman can't hit that. Nasty ass cultish niggas, man. Tazariak, if you don't get your motherfucking ass from over there, God is going to kill you in the ISUPK. That's a prophecy. God is going to kill you in the ISUPK just like he killed Eddie Long in the Baptist church. If you don't do what God say do, he's going to fucking kill you. I told Eddie Long the same thing. 9 months before God killed him. Man, you got niggas come telling me, man, you must have spoke a curse on Eddie Long. No. Eddie cursed himself because Eddie know the word of God and he chose to make mammon his God. He chose to make homosexuality his God instead of repenting, changing, turning from that shit. He want to lie. Same thing Tazariak do. Instead of saying, oh, yep, you know what? You got me. We can't have no motherfucking 501c3 and be man of the Lord at the same time. You got me. Instead of that, Tazariak, General Yohana, and Eddie Long, fucking masterful liars. And they only come to niggas that's ignorant enough to listen. You know Eddie Long is gay. He come to you and tell you, that ain't me. Don't believe your lying eyes. Boy, I tell you, man, this nigga fucking me before his sermons and shit. Nigga going up in the pulpit with shit on his dick. Wicked son of a bitch. I said, Brother Tazariak, if you don't get your motherfucking ass out of that cult, God is going to kill you, because God don't want you fucking up his harvest. Some of his harvest got people in it that you won't approve of because you hate yourself. And when you get in God's way, God is obligated to get you out the way. I say, ask Eddie. Oh, you can't, because he out the way. Keep sinning and keep calling yourself a man of God. Keep shaming the Levitical core and the very Ruach Kodesh, the Spirit of God. Keep doing it. Watch judgment land on your doorstep in the form of death. Ain't that what the scripture says? Huh? How many false prophets died in the scriptures? Whole lot. Whole lot. Even female false prophets. Jezebel and all. This nigga know what I'm saying, and he's probably sweating right now. Because I'm probably the only motherfucker in the United States telling this nigga the judgment of Almighty God is following you. Because you're lying to the people. Nigga, all these Kemetic people could have been brought back to faith simply by you stop lying and making a fucking fool out of yourself, dummy. Don't you know, bro, I got at least 20 brothers that's Kemetic that picked the Torah back up. Call me and text me and email me all the time. Man, look, I found this in the Torah and it's the same thing in the Damn, man, I looked over this. Tazariak them only telling the people all the scripture is about is you learning you're an Israelite. Well, what about learning how to treat your wife and your brother? What about love, motherfucker? What about ingrafting? What about living right for once in your motherfucking life? What about throwing down that bottle of alcohol? What about stop sleeping with each other's fucking wives in Israel? Huh? What about actually be a priest if you're going to be a priest? So let somebody else call you a priest instead of the sick, stupid ass little crew that you're in. Y'all niggas out there bad, Taz. And I have no respect for you. Trust that. When I tell you I don't respect your motherfucking ass, not even a little bit. Trust that I'm telling you the truth. I look at you the same way I look at Joel Osteen. A fucking fraud, and you're not supposed to be where you are. Joel Osteen told the people that Abraham was Jewish. Thousands of people in this motherfucking big ass church, Abraham Jewish. Disqualified, man. But because the people have itching ears and because of the love of money, anything goes. General Yohanan goes, Tazariak goes, Joel Osteen goes, Eddie Long goes. But how long you think that's going to last, my nigga? How long you think you're going to be able to come before the people of God and say, we are the men of the Lord with a 501c3? How long you think God going to let you live before he strike your motherfucking ass dead with disease or death or madness? How long you think that's going to last? General Yohanan is already going crazy and his health is declining. God is trying to kill this motherfucker. Believe that. When you're under 65 and there's a dog that got to drag you up the steps because you're eating yourself to death, at the same time you're preaching, That let me know you're going mad and God is doing it. How you a glutton but you're a man of the Lord? How you a child abuser and you a man of the Lord? How you a motherfucking coon and shit and you a man of the Lord? How you conking your goddamn beard and you a man of the Lord? How you got your wife on polite show talking about this nigga won't even feed us malto meal and you the man of the Lord? How you the man of the Lord and you got on spikes and leather and no temple? How you the man of the Lord and letting this other man rule your motherfucking home? But the New Testament says a bishop, an overseer, a real leader must rule his home well. I say God gonna kill your motherfucking ass. If you keep playing with God, God is gonna stop your heart. Just like he did Eddie Long. And I hope these motherfuckers don't come tell me, once you kick the bucket, Mike, did you curse General Yohana? No. God killed that motherfucker. That's what I'm gonna say. God clogged his goddamn arteries up because he's a fucking hypocrite, a false prophet, and a liar. Believe that. Got Tazariak thinking you don't have to be delivered from alcoholism. Got Tazariak thinking Jesus was a drunk too. Jesus made wine at the wedding feast in Cana and didn't drink a goddamn drop of it. But Tazariak says this man here says it's okay to drink Patron on the Sabbath. With that GMO TV, so I just had on that circus tamer suit on. I actually like that shit. That red suit, bro. Shit, that motherfucker fire, man. I don't know what kind of taste you got, but brother, that motherfucking suit was fire. I got a red tie a red bow tie that would smash that red and green one the Sonetta had on. If I had that motherfucking jacket he got, brother, I'm telling you, somebody would have to shoot me. I like that jacket, man. You ain't like the brother jacket? I liked it. That motherfucking jacket was smooth and he had the right color. I think he had white. Was the pants white or was it just looking white on the stage? The pants. Anyway, yeah, man, I like that jacket. And I got a bow tie that would set that shit off, bro, like a nuclear bomb, yo. But I'm into, tailored suits and all that stuff. So it just ain't for everybody, I respect that though. You didn't like it. Yeah, the suit was fly. That's Showtime, see? Brother shit was on point today. Yeah, man. And shout out to my brother Sonetta, man. I'm very fucking proud of you, brother. Excuse my language. But I'm proud of this brother Sonetta, man. That brother made so many changes, not just on his platform, but in his personal life and how he deal with people. I respect that, man. And I see good in that brother. And I see what God is bringing out of that brother. And trust me, y'all. Trust me. All of y'all that you constantly want to, and I'm telling you, tearing the wheat shirt, you constantly want to call somebody tear. You don't know. You don't know until you take a real righteous look at their life and then compare their life to yours. I tell a lot of these brothers that hate that brother, man, come on. If God said for you to be married and replenish the earth, and you're not married, but you're preaching, and he's married, something's fucking wrong with that. I'm going to say that one more time. If the Most High gave as one of the first commandments to man in the book of Genesis to be in league and union with a woman, if that's one of the first commandments, and what you are calling tear or heathens or backsliders or whatever you want to call them, if they're doing what the word of God is, and you walking around here single and thinking you could fucking preach as a single man, something's wrong with your whole little view. Your whole balance is off. The Bible said, if you love me, keep my commandments. That's what the scripture said. That's what the Lord says. If you love me, keep my commandments. Now, how is it that we got brothers that call themselves Israelites breaking the commandments, committing adultery, becoming all out fucking liars, covetous brothers, brothers that disrespect their mamas, but even our brother Gorilla, and I just talked to him, I love that man. But bro, how are y'all commandment breakers? And then not Gorilla Hebrew so much, but the rest of these devils, they break the commandments and then point at the heathen that's actually keeping the commandments. The heathen, supposed heathen, actually loves his brother. Huh? The supposed heathen actually has a wife, has a husband. The supposed heathen will loan you money so you won't steal and so you won't be covetous. Come on. How can the heathens be more righteous than these so-called devilish ass Israelites? You see, that's the look God takes. That's the look that God takes. You think God giving you holy props because you got on a suit of spikes? I said, the word of God says, if you love me, you keep my commandments. In the commandment are commands to not commit adultery, not to fornicate even, not to covet, not to disrespect your mother and father, not to put money as your God, Tazariak, and that 501c3. You see, when you got somebody with the spirit of discernment coming, pointing all that shit out to you, and it didn't occur to you before, you need to sit your motherfucking ass down, because I know it's some more shit. If you looked over that, these niggas call them Brother Sarnetta a heathen, but he's married and they're not. These brothers call Sarnetta a heathen, but Sarnetta will lend you and give you his last dollar. But these niggas here will lie to you and tell you they ain't got no money when you need help. See? Niggas got the balance all fucked up and jacked up, and it ain't right. You see? And that's embarrassing. It's embarrassing that I can be in a friendship with this brother, Sarnetta, for years, bro. And I could see him constantly growing. And us never have a problem to the tune that when I say to him, brother, I need to tell you something and I need you to listen. That brother never does what Tazariak do. Never. Even with this last thing, we was arguing over the weekend last week about Poppy. Sarnetta listened to what I said, even though he had his own opinion. He listened and he took and gleaned some of the things from what I said. But why won't these niggers that teach the Bible do that? Why they not that easy to deal with as brothers? Did you say your man's gonna be knocked out on the plane? It's a long day. Yeah. A man that governs himself can't blame his shortcomings on the devil. Real talk. And you can't blame it on the devil or the white devil. You look around and you see black men can't get together, goddamn it. And you wondering, damn, well, these black men are able to get together. Why not those? Family, black men got to get it together, and especially you niggas that are Israelites, man. In New York. Yes, indeed. Yeah, you're going to have a long flight home, but I hope you had a great day. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you enjoyed it. For real, for real. But family, let me close out right here, man, because I know Tazariak is crying and shit. And probably sharpening his spikes and shit, wanting to meet me so he can hit me with his spikes. I know Tazariak is mad, and his spikes are actually, I mean, probably getting red hot. He probably got heat control on his spikes and shit. But brother, if you that mad at me, go take it up with the God that sent me. Damn. Boy, you better not let George Macon see that comment. Family. I got to say it, bro. Fuck that. Brother George Macon, I love Brother George, man. George is a good brother, man. But George, I have never in my goddamn life seen a shirt like that nice, brother. I don't even think Prince had one of those. That was a goddamn nice shirt. The sister here said that's a sheer blouse. Don't let George find you up there in New York. Now, you done said that shit. George is subscribed to this channel. Ooh, Brother George, this family in here said you had on a goddamn sheer blouse, man. But I won't go that far saying your blouse. I mean, you had a blouse on. Damn. I ain't gonna say that. I'm gonna just say that was a nice motherfucking shirt. I ain't never seen a shirt that nice. Nah, but man, I'm gonna quit fucking with my man George, man. George is a good brother, man. But that shirt was a little bit too nice for the occasion today, brother. You was overdressed. Little nipple showing and shit. Showing a little nipple. That shirt probably cost George 16 grand, man. Whole month of credit cards payments. Oh, brother George Macon, we love you, man. We love you, brother. You know we had to just fuck with you a little bit. George gonna be mad, and George probably gonna try to go up inside my head when I see him about that shit. But one day I'm gonna meet y'all, man. These niggas mad as a motherfucker at me that I didn't go to New York. And I seen brother sent me a text message. Y'all just don't know. I know everybody. I got a huge network. Keep running your mouth about me. Somebody's gonna tell me. I seen brother sent me, and shout out to the brother. I ain't gonna tell who did it, but he know who he is. He sent me a screenshot of Anuket, Lex's lady. You know, the lady that made Lex into a gigolo and shit. She all into Harker's chat asking why am I not in New York? Know what I'm saying? What the fuck is wrong with y'all doing that? Damn. What the fuck is wrong with her asking about me? Shit. I told the family I had a gig. I have gigs every weekend, you know what I mean? And then this week is a little bit heavier. Plus, I just ain't got the money to go out there and buy one of them George Macon shirts, man. And I got to pay my motherfucking bills, family. I can't buy no $17,000 shirt, a a see through Versace with my nipples showing and shit. I can't do that. I got a lot of children. But no, I do gigs every week, man. And sometimes I take off from my gigs. And I think 3 weeks ago, I missed two. So my job is salaried and under contract. So if I miss too many more, then we're going to have some issues with my goddamn contract. And somebody's bills ain't going to get paid here. And then subsequently, it'll be some smoke in the city around this bitch. With it. Ooh, George Macon's gonna kill me about this chat, man. The sister Witty by Nature said George Macon had on angel wings. I mean, angel shirt, angel clothes, rapture clothes. Lord have mercy. Witty by Nature said you was right out of the book of Revelation. That's the shirt that the 24 elders have on. Boy, you out there bad, Whitney by nature. Why you doing this? George is my friend. Now you gonna make me. George had his white robe on, rapture clothes. You dig it? This brother finna get caught up. Harpazo. Y'all know what that word means in the Greek. Harpazo. What does that mean? To be caught up. And brother George had on his harpazo clothes, his rapture suit. Lord have mercy. George. The family said you about to fly out of here. Some glad morning when this life is over, I'll fly away to a place where joy will never end. Oh, George will fly away. Oh, George will fly away. Oh, Lordy, George. Lord have mercy. George, brother, I got to tell Sinetta today you were ready for the rapture, baby. Oh, Lord, George, come down this motherfucker looking like one of the 24 elders. With it by nature, this is your fault. Heaven's best. My brother George had on some heavenly linen, man. Whew. Now you know you out there bad for that shit here. Oh, witty by nature. You done ruined my goddamn show, man. I can't even stop laughing now. Yeah, that shirt was fire, man. I got to say it. That's why I say Prince ain't never even had one of those. Tazariak ain't never dressed that fly. Family say godly garb. Boy, that shirt probably cost George a whole month rent, man. That goddamn shirt looked like it had platinum on the inside. That shirt looked like it had goddamn titanium buttons. That shirt looked, when you put on a shirt like that, you know the only thing the people can say to you, brother, you're blessed. Woo! How will a man rob God, y'all? In nice shirts and offerings. Yo, Whitty, understand. I remember Tazariak's wife told us, this nigga here took out the rent money to buy a goddamn red jumpsuit. Yo, I think that was for either for the debate with him and Polite, or it was I forget what it was. Nasi got one of them goddamn demonic red suits too. Nasi Yashaville, my brother Nasi. I told Nasi, I said, man, your pseudo ray in that suit, once you put that motherfucking suit on, you get a pseudo ray, a pseudo scholar ray. You know, stop a motherfucker with that. I told Nasi, I said, brother, you look strong in that motherfucking suit. The nigga shoulders on the suit, the extra material come off like 6 inches from the brother's shoulder. I said, man, you done picked up weight? You been lifting that iron? He said, no, it's just the clothes. They look strong as a motherfucker. Y'all need to stop that shit, man. Overdressing, man. You Israelite, brother. Shit. Cannot put on no goddamn WCW belt, man. I need to quit that shit. Now, as far as you need to go is like with George Macon. Brother George Macon, if you would have had that white guitar Prince had and that motherfucking shirt, they probably would have put your motherfucking ass out of the goddamn symphony space. This nigga is sharp and gonna slice somebody. Ooh wee! I seen Sister Empress Seckmack with a nice purple dress on. That was a beautiful dress. I gotta lie, I can't even make a joke about that. That shit was beautiful. I don't know if she wore that to the event, but I seen her on Instagram with it. Shout out to Sister Seckmack. That was a beautiful dress, sister. I ain't gonna lie. I wear pants, but I'll tell you, I notice beauty when I see it. That was a beautiful garment. Brother Sarnetta's suit jacket. The brother say over here just look like a motherfucking tablecloth. I like that jacket. I ain't gonna lie. I might try to buy that motherfucking jacket from Sarnetta or get me one made like it. I like that material, that the print. Brother, my brother. Yo. Yo, Roy Bay, you was looking blessed too, brother. Blessed. I mean, blessed. Yeah, I seen Roy Bay nice suit. Roy Bay had on a nice quartet suit. Y'all know the suits that the quartets wear. The Williams brothers and Mighty Clouds of Joy and shit. Gotta clean up. Well, I messed up. Started my life over again. And 6 niggas on the stage with a yellow canary yellow suit and shit. That the suits be long and shit, come down to your knees. Willie Butt Ninja said Roy looked like he was a Canton in the Canton spirituals. Ooh, these brothers gonna be mad the motherfucker. Brother Roy was looking blessed in this motherfucker today. Taharka, babe. Taharka always sharp. Taharka, man. I gotta give a shout out to Taharka. Taharka stay clean, man. Every time Taharka come out, brother ain't got no dandruff on his motherfucking shirt, on the jacket. Brother tie is always nice. His bow tie is always clean. You know what I mean? He be on 100 though. Goddamn Taharka boy, it look like, brother, you be acting like you on that bath salt. Boy, Taharka know how to crank up and turn up. I would hate to fist fight you. Man, I would hate to fucking fight Taharka Bay. You know that brother there got stamina. Taharka was clean today though. And had on a clean fez. And something got to be said about that. Because a lot of these Moors, man, a lot of you motherfuckers, fez is burgundy. Instead of like light red or dark red or got that pyro red color. Some of these niggas, fez is greasy and shit. Like, tell them niggas they can wash that fez like I wash my hat. Kev Gills, look, bro, I done had this hat for 2 years, bro. And I sweat in this motherfucker sometime like I'm sweating now. Till the whole Yankee be sweated out, right? You see the sweat right there in the center. Fam, let me teach y'all, man. You don't have to throw away no motherfucking hat, and you damn sure ain't got to wear no nasty ass, dirty ass hat, fam. With hot water. Hold it so don't you lose its shape. And then just make sure that water touch every place inside your hat, man. What you're doing is actually rinsing the sweat out your hat. And then you can take some light soap like Dove or something and put that in there and rub that down light and then rinse it off real good. Don't flatten it and squish your fucking hats and shit. Keep the shape. Take that hat and sit it in the sun. An hour later, you'll have a clean fucking hat. Somebody please tell Kev Gills this secret. This nigga had on the dirtiest goddamn hat I seen ever today. Did y'all see that? I put the picture up and the nigga got the stream still up. Kev Gills, nigga, you stay goddamn dirty, boy. I got another picture with this nigga here, right here in the arm pocket, in the arm part of his sweater. You know, because a lot of us got the logo clothes and stuff. So he got on this Kev Gills logo, but in the corner, in his armpits is fucking yellow sweat stains, man. I'm saying, nigga, you come on the camera like that? Brother, you could have ran that motherfucker under some steam and water in your bathtub, my nigga. Yeah, them hat tips are priceless, man. I even do it on camera for you, Kev. Damn, this hat is 3 fucking years old, bro. I bend this cap and everything like this. Brother told me all the time, you make me cringe when you bend your hats. I said, bro, I could bend my hat because my shit ain't dry rotting and it's going to pop back to shape. Because it's not dirty and dingy and it don't stink. You take care of fabric, man. Fabric will take care of you. Now I'm going to have to wash it now because I'm sweating in it and you can start to see little bitty sweat stains coming through. But when you see me with this hat on again tomorrow, you're going to say, damn, did that nigga go buy him a nice new Yankee? No, it's the same one, just clean. Just like your ass. You're supposed to wash it. You're supposed to wash that ass. That ass will smell new once you wash it. Ooh, boy. Yeah, it looked like he stuffed one. It looked like it come out the goddamn window after somebody throwed it in the color laundry. You know, you wash the whites in the color. Looked like a motherfucker throwed it in the color and they washed it in the goddamn washer and it crumpled all up. Then they throwed it in the dryer with dirty colored clothes. He pull it out, throw it on his head. Motherfucking hat got a big old ass hole in it right here, sinking in and shit. The hat completely dirty on the side, y'all. Y'all got to see that. It's on the video right before this. This is the thumbnail. You see that? Oh, and the video with Charlemagne. That's why I put it on. Charlemagne think he 15, y'all. Fucking these 15-year-old babies, man. Charlemagne thinks he's 15 because he's 5 foot tall. Y'all know Sarnetta's taller than Charlemagne, right? Did y'all know that? Charlemagne the God is fucking like a little baby. That's small. And that's why these niggas raping these young babies, man. This nigga been looking at himself in the mirror for 45 years, not growing, saying, damn, shit, I can't get a real regular sized woman. I might as well go with what I look like, you know? So Charlemagne think he 15. Busting down 15-year-old girls and shit. And I don't care how fucking long it was ago, man. Come on, bro. Niggas try to do that. Grandmaster Flash tried to do that shit. He wrote in his book about him and Sweet Pea, and I'm gonna let y'all go in a minute. He wrote in his book about him and Sweet Pea, him having a relationship with this young girl when he was fucking 19, right? She's 14, he 19. Number one, that's too big of a gap. And it don't change the older you get. Nigga, the gap don't widen. If you was a molester, the first year you fucked her, the second year, the third year, the fourth year, all the way till she get to the adult, use a molester every year. Use a pedophile. Niggas trying to tell me, nah, man, that ain't rape. If you're 19 and she's 14, if you're 20 and she's 15, if you're 21 and she's 16, it actually gets worse the older you get, you dumb motherfucker. And that's what Flash was doing. That poor lady, God rest her soul, little Sweet Pea. That was her name, Sweet Pea. And Flash a fucking cokehead, owning the clubs and shit with a whole full rap career, fucking around with a 14-year-old. Somebody should have beat your motherfucking ass, Flash. Excuse me. Her daddy. If I was a daddy, I'd have fucked your ass up, nigga. Y'all niggas around here with these kids, bro. But yes, that happened. And so, you know, a lot of these niggas doing that shit, man. A lot of these niggas is doing that. And Charlemagne is one of them. You sitting your stupid ass there that little, and you telling Birdman all of that shit. Man, Birdman could have hit you in the top of your motherfucking head and put you in a coma. How small he is. Them cameras will do a lot for these little niggas, man. These little niggas under 5'5", a camera will help you. Charlemagne, man, thinking he's 16 and shit again. And I know it was a long time ago when this issue happened, like in the 2000s, early 2000s or something. But brother, nigga, the age gap was still the same. You're a fucking molester, and you need to get your ass out of there. Angela Yee. I know you see my fucking video because somebody tried to flag it. One of you nasty bitches up there in Breakfast Club tried to flag my video, but it didn't work. Because I'm smarter than the average bear, you dumb child molesting motherfuckers. Angela Yee, did you know you had a motherfucking nigga like Son of Sam in your studio? A secret. One day, boy, somebody gonna catch y'all down bad and gonna teach you a lesson. What if you go? Well, them niggas would probably fuck over Charlemagne. Them niggas would probably eat you like a Cheeto if you was in prison. Little ass nigga like you. But anyway, family, I got to go, man. I don't want to make too many of these motherfuckers mad. And, you know, so they be stupid enough to think that they can come fuck with me and then end up a disaster. So, I love y'all, man. I spent 2 hours with y'all. Y'all done talked my goddamn head off in here. And the maid George Macon gonna kill us all. Talking about that shirt. Peace to the family, y'all. I love you. Thank you for your support. Peace over Stan. Max Bird, Showtime. Witty by Nature. Miss Beverly. Asiya. Bless you, Lady Asiya. See who else? See who else? Who else? Who else? Who else? Who else? We gotta go way up. GMO TV. As a brother say, he didn't like starting at a shoot. Warfriend, brother Warfriend, Dr. Beasley. All y'all, man. Peace to y'all, man. Thank y'all for supporting me, man. William Beeman. Talking about the feds and shit. Larry Seawright, brother Larry Seawright. Love y'all, man. Backpack, indeed. Backpack. Backpack's here a lot. Niece of Craig's. Peace to all of y'all, man. I love you guys. I'll let you later.